We all live in the cultural setting that we are familiar with. Because of that, we fear the differences. And because of those fear, we often make mistakes. And I would say many of the current international conflicts was caused by those fears.
I think like nowadays, because the world is becoming very closely connected, it's a village. So you have to know other villagers to do your own business. Like if you want to work at street or in a company, you need to know the background.
My name is Bill Fan, and I'm the director of ChinaContact division at TBC.
My name is Wendy Zhang. I joined TBC in 2014. I worked as the short-term program coordinator.
Short-term programs ranging from somewhere between 2 weeks to all the way up to maybe 6 weeks.
There are different types of students, like undergraduate or graduate or faculty. And we arranged the trip in China, in Beijing, Xi'an, Shanghai or Hong Kong, or Zhuhai or Guangzhou, in many different cities. And we arranged the lectures and company visits, cultural site visits, and also we have some accommodation arrangements, logistic arrangements. So all these things we put together to give them a chance to know about China, to know about the contemporary Chinese development.
I was not in higher education until about 10 years ago, when I started working for Hong Kong Baptist University as the person running all its international programs. Before that, I was in sales and marketing. I also worked in IT. Being a overseas Chinese myself, I have plenty of opportunities to witness misunderstandings caused by cultural differences.
If you want to grow, you have to interact with each other, other people. So it's kind of like always in your lifetime, you always have to mix the culture or try to learn the new things.
I wanted to be able to assist both sides to better engage with each other, to better understand the differences, to better work with each other. I enjoy being able to become a bridge of the two cultures, since that's how I was brought up, and that's how I see myself, see the value of myself as in. Study abroad would actually be giving you a chance to see yourself differently.
First, you have to try and do things instead of staying in your own comfort zone or stay with your classmates or friends from the same background. You should interact with the people, local people. What do people think when they stay in the subway? Like when there are so many people, but what do they think at that time? You know, you try to see things in different ways. My favorite thing in Beijing, eating.
Minimize those fears, and perhaps someday would ultimately contribute to the world peace, right?